I have been a member since the inception in 2008. We're all like-minded, very dynamic women who are kind, respectful, helpful, committed, and that made a big difference to me personally.
When I first joined the Philanthropic Women, I was so impressed by the incredible women that I met.
Well, when I first joined this group, some of the characteristics that really stood out were the fact that it's a strong group of women, graceful, beautiful, empowered, successful women just getting together and doing great things together. The women that I've met through this program are inspirational. They come from a whole bunch of different backgrounds. They genuinely care about the service aspect of this group.
It was important to me to be involved with an organization for the betterment of our community. We are very focused on health care and providing the best health care we possibly could in the Tampa area.
This was my first chance to really get to know the workings of a hospital and what a patient's actual experience is like when they go to a hospital.
This group is so hands-on. It gives me the ability to educate myself and learn about not just the work that they do, but learn about the patients that we serve. I've been able to see the NICU. I've been able to see where the money goes. I'm able to vote on where the money goes. And then obviously there was the added element of St. Joseph's. It's an amazing hospital. And having my girls there, it spoke to me personally. And so the work we do at St. Joe's, I can say, it's coming from a place of experience, and this is something that I want to work towards giving everybody who goes to St. Joe's.
My biggest inspiration to continue to be involved each year is the difference that we seem to be making with what we purchase in equipment, software, new technology. We hear the testimonials about what a difference it makes in people's lives.
The contributions of the Philanthropic Women of St. Joseph's has been immeasurable to the entire Children's Hospital. Specifically in the Children's Heart Institute, they allowed us to purchase the Philips cardiac ultrasound machine with TrueView technology that gives us the more precision in the imaging that we are able to obtain. And what that does is it gives us more detail prior to an invasive procedure, whether that be a cardiac catheterization or a trip to the operating room. And that decreases our anesthesia time, it decreases our cardiac bypass time, which are both indicators of quality outcomes for our patient population.
The projects that we have chosen over the years would otherwise go unfunded. The hospital wouldn't have these things if it weren't for the women and the resources that we have provided over the last 10 years. Crossing the $1 million mark was a feeling of being a part of something greater than just oneself.
One of the projects that really spoke to me was the mobile medical clinic. It's one of my favorite things that I think we've done because it gave access to healthcare for children that otherwise wouldn't have it, and that really resonated with me.
I knew my father had severe aortic valve stenosis and that he was going to eventually be a candidate for the valve replacement for the aorta that didn't require an open heart procedure. But I also realized that some of the equipment that they were using for my father was equipment that we had funded over the years.
When I think of the impact of what this group has done, it's really overwhelming. I feel proud and I feel a little humble. You know, you look at some of the amounts and what this group has been able to give back to the hospital, and I think, you know, my little piece made a difference. I'm able to see directly where our funds go. You won't find a group of women that are able to get together and do something so impactful in the way you are with this group.
Throughout the years I've been involved with the Philanthropic Women, I have loved every moment of it. And the work we do, I think, is incredibly valuable, and I couldn't be more proud of what we do.
Being a part of this group, having been a part since the very beginning, has far exceeded my expectations. Coming together with like-minded women has given me a great sense of accomplishment, and I will continue to be a member for a very, very long time.